For generations, rice and wheat have been the staples of our diets. Vast fields swaying in the breeze have promised sustenance and security. But a shadow falls upon these fields. The yields of rice and wheat, once abundant, are now in decline. This decline threatens the very foundation of our food security. It is a crisis we can no longer ignore. We must understand the causes of this decline and find ways to reverse this alarming trend. The Green Revolution, with its promise of high-yielding varieties, brought temporary relief. However, the intensive monoculture practices it promoted have come at a heavy cost. We are now facing the consequences of decades of neglecting the delicate balance of our ecosystems. The very land that once nourished us is now showing signs of distress. The earth beneath our feet is alive. A complex web of organisms sustains the fertility of our soil, but this delicate balance is disrupted when we repeatedly grow the same crops year after year. Rice and wheat, both demanding crops, deplete the soil of essential nutrients. Excessive irrigation, often used in rice and wheat cultivation, further exacerbates the problem. It leads to waterlogging, suffocating the soil and preventing roots from accessing vital oxygen. Moreover, the salts present in irrigation water accumulate in the soil, rendering it saline and unproductive. The very methods we have employed to boost yields are now contributing to their decline. The Earth's climate is changing, and the impact on agriculture is undeniable. Rising temperatures disrupt the natural growth cycles of crops. Wheat in particular is sensitive to heat stress during its grain-filling stage, leading to reduced yields. Erratic rainfall patterns with periods of drought followed by intense downpours further stress the plants. Flooding can damage standing crops and wash away fertile topsoil. These extreme weather events are becoming increasingly frequent and severe, jeopardizing the future of our food supply. We must adapt to this changing climate and develop resilient farming practices that can withstand these challenges. The decline in rice and wheat yields is not solely due to environmental factors. The economics of farming play a crucial role. The cost of inputs such as fertilizers, pesticides, and water has been steadily increasing, putting a strain on farmers' incomes. As yields decline, farmers are forced to invest more in inputs to maintain production levels, trapping them in a vicious cycle of debt. Furthermore, the overuse of pesticides has led to the emergence of resistant pests, necessitating even stronger and more expensive chemicals. This chemical treadmill not only harms the environment but also poses risks to human health. We need to transition to sustainable farming practices that reduce our dependence on costly and harmful inputs. Water is the lifeblood of agriculture, yet the very resource we rely on for food production is becoming increasingly scarce. The over-extraction of groundwater to irrigate rice and wheat fields has depleted water tables at an alarming rate. In regions where water is already scarce, this is leading to conflicts over water rights and exacerbating social tensions. The unsustainable use of water resources is not just an environmental concern, but also a threat to our food security. We must adopt water-efficient irrigation methods, such as drip irrigation, and promote crops that require less water. Conserving this precious resource is crucial for the future of agriculture and the well-being of our planet. Breaking free from the cycle of declining yields requires a fundamental shift in our approach to agriculture. Crop diversification, a practice as old as agriculture itself, offers a viable solution. By growing a variety of crops instead of relying solely on rice and wheat, we can restore the health of our soils, conserve water, and reduce our dependence on chemical inputs. Different crops have different nutrient requirements. Rotating crops can help replenish soil fertility naturally, reducing the need for synthetic fertilizers. Intercropping, the practice of growing 2 or more crops simultaneously, can improve soil structure and enhance biodiversity. This in turn helps control pests and diseases naturally. Recognizing the importance of crop diversification, governments are implementing schemes to encourage farmers to adopt these practices. In regions like Punjab, Haryana, and western Uttar Pradesh, where the rice-wheat cropping system is dominant, efforts are being made to promote alternative crops like maize, pulses, and oilseeds. By diversifying what we grow, we not only enhance our food security, but also create a more resilient and sustainable agricultural system. It is time to return to the wisdom of our ancestors and embrace the principles of diversity and balance in our agricultural practices. Only then can we ensure a future where our fields are once again abundant and our plates are filled with nutritious and diverse foods.